I'm looking at it and I'm like, how is that comfortable? Like, I have it on and I'm like, how are you comfortable? I don't understand. Hello, Starlets. I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. I make videos to inspire you to be the best version of yourself and live your dreams. So if you want to be an Everyday Starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. So since I have been in quarantine isolation since the worldwide pandemic has happened, I have discovered that I've pretty much been living in my Wolf and Whistle's activewear. They are not sponsoring this video, and actually only one of the outfits in this video was actually sent to me. Everything else I purchased with my own money, so all opinions are completely my own. But I have discovered that since I've been wearing it pretty much non-stop and rotating through my collection of it, that I have discovered that certain tops fit better than other tops, and I thought, you know what, maybe I could do a review and let you know which of the Wolf and Whistle's sports bra tops actually work for fuller busted women. So if you want to see which Wolf and Whistle's activewear sports bra tops are the best for a fuller bust, then just keep watching. Okay, so for starters, I actually discovered Wolf and Whistle's because they're one of the few brands that makes like really fun, pretty, fuller busted bras and lingerie. They are typically carried, I've seen them at ASOS and I've seen them at Playful Promises, and they're worth checking out both places because some of their stuff overlaps in both stores and some of it is like just found in one store or the other. They may carry them other places, I'm not sure, but those are the two places where I usually find them. So I've tried some of their actual like bras and lingerie stuff, and I've tried some of their swimwear, but when they came out with activewear, I was really curious. Now, their activewear stuff does not actually come in a specific bra size. They come in more like, you know, small, medium, large, extra large. I'm not sure exactly how their size is, like how big the range is. So if you want to know what the definition of a fuller bust is, I actually just made a video about that. So I will link that video to this one so you can actually, if you are curious as to what makes someone fuller busted versus plus size, I will leave a link to the video so you can learn more about that. But I am fuller busted, I am not plus sized. I wear usually a UK size 32G, a US bra size 32I in general. And so when I actually went through and did my measurements, I decided that the Wolf and Whistle's medium was probably my size. And all of my tops here are in mediums. I usually wear my leggings in a small. My tops are all in a medium. When it comes to sort of like bralettes and these kind of lycra bras, I actually like things to be a little bit tighter. I know people have been like, oh, it looks uncomfortable, you've got spillage, you've got this. I carry my weight in my upper body, so having things cut into me is just, that's just the way it's gonna have to be because, you know, that's just how it is. If I were to go up a size, I think it would be just way too loose in the band. The weight of this would just, it would throw off the proportions. So for me, I like wearing a medium. You may look at me and in this and think that's too small for you, but this is a size that I feel comfortable in. And also, if you've watched my sports bra review video, which I will link to this video, which is actually getting quite popular, you know that I like support when I work out. To me, this is more like a bralette. This is not something I would wear to go jogging. This is not something I would wear to do a serious workout. So I consider these tops more like loungewear. If I was going to wear them to work out, I personally would wear a more supportive sports bra underneath them. But having worn these as bralettes around my house, and like sometimes I would do like yoga or Pilates or some kind of a workout that wasn't necessarily super active, and I did notice that some of these actually worked really well for that. So I thought it was worth reviewing in this video to talk about which styles I thought would actually work as more like a bralette or something that you could wear for, you know, like a yoga session or something like that. So hopefully you found this information valuable. So let me talk about the first style sports bra. Okay, this is the Leopard print number. I don't remember where I purchased this, if it was Playful Promises or ASOS, but I will leave all of these things that I can still find linked in the description box below. I did purchase this one, but I did also get this style top in the red, the matching leggings. This is actually, the material feels a little bit different, but the style is exactly the same. They're close enough in style, so I'm just gonna test this one. Did also get this in another color, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. So if you can actually see in the back mirror here, I tried to set this up for some cool angles. It is crisscrossed in the back. And to be honest, I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this part right here, which is open, and I thought that was really weird when I bought it. I was like, I'm not gonna like that. I love that part of this, okay? Here's the thing, when you're full or busted, or you just, you know, are fuller in general, you know, sometimes you feel like you're smushed together with a uniboob. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm smushed together. But part of the problem when you're smushed together and you have that uniboob is you get this like pool of sweat. TMI, I know. You don't get that because like you're ventilated down here. So like them being pushed together, it doesn't feel as constricted as it normally does. Like I normally would not find something like this comfortable. I do also find, I don't know if it's just because Wolf and Whistle is used to designing stuff that is for full or busted, or I think they do actually have a lot of plus sized things. This feels very structured. It's actually really good quality. It's like double layered. This doesn't feel flimsy or something that I'm just like flapping around everywhere. Will admit, and I'll test this out in a minute, but I will admit that like when I am wearing this and I just go to like run up the stairs or something, yeah, I mean I bounce. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like this is not a structured sports bra to the point where I would be like, I'm gonna go out for a jog, this would be fun. But I do feel like when I'm just doing regular things or regular activities around the house, that I feel like I am, you know, I'm in place, and I could definitely, like, I probably personally, because of where I live in my own comfort zone, would probably not like go out just wearing this, because, you know, I just don't live in a place that, maybe if I lived in a place like LA or something where people were used to people walking around in lingerie or something, maybe I would, but like where I'm come from, I would not get away with this. It would cause too much commotion. I live in puritanical New England, so that wouldn't happen. But I definitely would feel comfortable wearing this with like some kind of a t-shirt or something over it, because I do feel like I am secure enough to just go about my business in this. So I feel super comfortable, and I actually really started with the best style. This is like by far my favorite in all of the styles. All right, so we're gonna try doing some jumping so I can show you what that's about. So we're gonna do some jumping. Yep. See, I'm like not, it's not holding me in to the point where I would wear this for jogging. I'm jogging, I'm all over the place. I wouldn't wear it for that. And I'm actually gonna try to cut in a clip of me doing some yoga poses in each of these so that you guys can get an idea of how that looks. But so as you can see, I'm not falling out of it, but I have a little bit of cleavage that is popping out the top, which is fine if that's what you go for. Personally, when I'm at home, it's no big deal. If I was out in public, I think this would be a little bit too much for me. You know, I would probably go with a more structured wireless sports bra if I were to be doing yoga in like a public setting, or Pilates or anything like that in a public setting. This would just be a little bit too much cleavage for me. But for home, super comfortable, never feel like I'm gonna actually like fall out of it, which is one of the reasons why I like this top. I don't really wear this for weightlifting because I mean I could, as long as I wasn't doing any activity that involved a lot of jumping. I just, when I'm lifting weights or things like that, I just tend to reach more for my more structured sports bras. But this is definitely my favorite style, I would say, out of all of them. And again, there's a lot of options in this particular style. I don't normally like a crisscross back, and this actually feels super comfortable on me, I find. And I am not someone, like, I don't like racer backs. I don't usually like crisscross backs. I don't like anything like that normally, and this actually feels really comfortable. So this style I would highly recommend. So I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so this next top is more of a like blue snake print top. It does not have the ventilation at the bottom, and if you can see the back, it actually like comes up into like almost a halter, but it's not like a halter up at the neck. It's more of a like a scoop in the back, and then goes straight down. Now, I actually really loved this pattern, the blue and the snake print. Love any kind of animal print, if you can't tell already. And when I first found this, this was the only style top that this pattern came in. So that's why I bought this. And I wore this a lot. And I don't like this style as much as the last one, which is one of the reasons why I later on found this pattern in the same style as the last one, and bought that, and I get a lot more use out of this. But I wanted to talk about this one and why I don't like it quite as much. I thought I was gonna hate the ventilation at the bottom. I actually miss it with this. This definitely makes the uniboob feel more constricted because it doesn't have that. I also feel like, I don't know, I think that this one string in the back is just not enough support for me in the front. And one thing I always notice for me with bras is I always have to like tighten up the straps so much, and these straps, because they're non-adjustable, feel a little bit too long for me, so they don't feel like they're giving me enough support. So I don't find this to be as comfortable. Now, I actually do realize it doesn't cut into the sides quite as much, and it also doesn't cut into my back quite as much, but honestly, I would rather it cut into me and be comfortable than not cut into me and be less comfortable. So this is the same material. It does feel like a nice thick material, but I don't feel like it gives me enough support. I do like the style. I think it looks nice, although I kind of wish it was up a little bit more. So let's do some jogging. Yeah, there's way more bounce with this, and I actually feel like with this one as opposed to the other one a little bit, but with this one even more, like if I find myself having to like run up the stairs or something, I have to like hold myself in while I run up the stairs, just because it's just too uncomfortable for me to be like all over the place. I know a lot of people right now are like, I'm not wearing bras, and I mean, when I say I wear a bra, like this is, I mean, not this one, but the other style is what I'm wearing. Like, it's more like a bralette. But for me, and I know people are like, oh, who cares if you wear a bra, if you don't, if you this or you that, it's fine. But personally, I just feel more comfortable when I wear one because I feel more secure and more supported. And, you know, it's not necessarily a modesty thing or an trying to impress people thing. It's just like a comforted thing. You know how some people say that, like, you know, they don't want to wear a thong, they want to wear like a full brief or like a boy short because like their butt needs a hug. For me, like, my boobs sometimes just need a hug. That probably just got me demonetized, but whatever. So yeah, I don't feel like with the jumping I get as much support. Okay, so for yoga, this one I do not like for yoga. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna do it here, but it doesn't look it as much, I think, like just doing that one pose, but I've done like a whole yoga session in this, and I have really felt like I was about to pop out completely. Like, just doing this once now isn't necessarily gonna do it, but like when I've actually done like a whole yoga session or something at home, luckily at home, I've literally felt like I was just gonna fall out. That said, this might actually be a cute top depending on what you have for a sports bra. Maybe wearing this over another sports bra, layering it with it might be a cute look, I don't know. But this on its own, if you have a fuller bust, I would not recommend doing yoga in this one, because I don't know if it's just because of the one strap in the back, but I definitely have felt like I was about to, it was gonna be a wardrobe malfunction for sure. I personally don't like this style as much, and I think for fuller busted bodies, if you are smaller busted and you just happen to wear like a size medium because of your measurements, but you don't have quite as large a cup size as I do, this might actually be very comfortable for you. It's just on fuller busts, I don't think that this necessarily works as well. I know this isn't about leggings, but I do like the leggings. One thing I will say though about the leggings, I like all of these leggings. They took a little bit of getting used to. I like them, but none of these leggings give me a butt at all. I think I've gotten so used to, and I have a video all about butt boosting leggings. These don't boost your butt at all. Like, my butt just is my butt. And I think when you're used to wearing leggings that are meant to boost your butt, when you wear ones that don't, you're kind of like, oh. Which is why I don't necessarily wear these to work out as much. I wear them more for lounging, because when I'm working out, I kind of like the butt boosting, because it's like, I can look in the mirror and be like, oh, my squats are working. But, you know, it's all mental. It just is what it is. You could definitely wear these for working out, and I do actually wear these a lot of times for like yoga or things that I might do later on in the day. But when I'm doing my actual workouts, I tend to wear more ones that boost my butt, just because that motivates me. But you could definitely wear these for working out. For me, I'm crazy, so it is what it is. Okay, so this is actually one of my newer sets that I just recently purchased, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me in this a lot, because I love the colors of this. It's so lightweight. I actually think this fabric is a lot lighter weight than the previous ones that I've tried on. Obviously, it's meant more for summer. It feels thinner, but it still feels nice and fitted, but it feels a lot stretchier. Like there's a lot more give to it. And I'll be honest with you, and this is the same size as the other ones, this is a lot looser underneath on the band than some of my others, but it's the same size. I don't feel held in quite as much as I do with some of the others, so I haven't reached for this as much lounging around, mainly because here in New England, like the weather has been so sporadic. I probably will wear this a lot more in the summertime because this is so lightweight, but you know, here it was just snowing the other day here in New England, so who knows. But yeah, this does fit a lot looser for some reason than the other ones do, and I've worn this a lot for pictures, but I haven't worn this like just around my house for lounging around as much as I have the other ones, so this shouldn't be as stretched out, but it is super comfortable, and I like the fact that the leggings are just so stretchy that they just feel like second skin on your body. Like it's just really nice. And the color, oh my god, I love the color. The color is so pretty. It does have a crisscross back like some of the other ones, so I think that helps it feel a little bit more secure than the last one, even though the material is a lot flimsier, and this just feels like really like a lot looser overall on me. Like I almost feel like, I don't know, there's no possible way I could wear a small in this, but but it does feel loose, so I don't know. But yeah, definitely jogging, not. Like that's just uncomfortable for me to do. All right, I haven't done a whole yoga session in this yet, but my initial reaction to this, it's ironic. I don't feel like it's like I'm falling out as much as some of the other ones because the cut on the sides is a little bit higher, but because this is so much stretchier and it's thinner, it doesn't feel like it's holding me in as much. So I don't feel like I'm popping out of the top as much as either of the two previous ones. I don't know, I feel less supported, so they feel like they have a lot more like just free movement, which if that's what you're into, that's fine. I'm just not into them like hanging free. I like them to be like nice and supported. So this probably wouldn't be my first choice for doing any kind of like yoga or anything. This would like strictly be a bralette. I think I actually did fall asleep in this, and because I wear bralettes to sleep in, and I think I did actually sleep in this and it was super comfortable. So if you're looking for something really comfortable, like a comfortable bralette to sleep in, this one's great. You know, no ventilation at the bottom, but no complaints other than that. Even if I were to wear this like out somewhere, I think I would need like a bra underneath it in order to feel comfortable. It's not to say that just lounging around my house, like I wouldn't feel comfortable in this, but I wouldn't want to wear this if I was actually like doing anything that was going to be super active. So I mean, this gets like super high points for being really pretty, and it is really comfortable, but as a sports bra, no. As a bralette, barely. But I do think that because of the style neck, it does come up a little bit higher, especially because it's got the V and stuff, that I think it'd be easier to wear something like a bra underneath it. Although I don't have a lot of crisscross back bras, but if you don't care about bra strap showing, then you know what, go for it. Okay, so this last one, if you follow me on TikTok, which I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok, which that's for another video. But I've actually worn this in a lot of TikTok videos. So you've seen this if you've seen me on TikTok, or I've worn this on Instagram too. When I first ordered this, I was like, there's no way that this is gonna fit. Like, I'm not gonna like this. There is just no way this is happening. And now that I've tried it, I kind of like it. I know, it's so weird. It looks so uncomfortable. Like, this is like the ventilation of the other one, but like to the extreme. It looks like it would be uncomfortable. It's not at all. Like, I actually feel super secure in this. It's got a crisscross back, if you can see, which is actually, that's one of the things about this. All of them, the crisscross backs can get really twisted. I'm not used to wearing crisscross backs, but on this one I think it gets a little more twisted because I think it's a little bit thinner. Or maybe that's just an illusion. But, and you probably can't tell on the back, but these actually are adjustable. Of all of them, this is the only one that has a style that is adjustable. There's that. This is more of a lycra material that I think it feels honestly like a cross between the lycra material of like the first ones that I showed you, which was like a thicker, heavier material. And it's like not quite that thick and heavy, but it's a little thicker and heavier than the Aqua one. There's like the twist in the front, which I think is a cool accent. And there's actually like foam cups in here that I think there's a hole here, and I think you can remove them, probably for washing. I'm afraid to remove them because I'm afraid I won't get them back in where they belong, and I haven't washed this yet. So jury's still out on that, but so I don't know. But like usually stuff with foam cups does not work for me. This fits really well. Like it feels really comfortable. Now I feel held in. It does feel tight, but I like the feeling of being secure. If that's not your thing and you like something a little more loosey-goosey, this might not be the pick for you. But for me, I really like this feeling, and it's so comfortable. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, how is that comfortable? Like I have it on and I'm like, how are you comfortable? I don't understand, but I am super comfortable in this. And honestly, I'm gonna be serious, like I love the color and the pattern so much that even if I wasn't comfortable, I probably would wear it anyway, but it is actually comfortable. I haven't worn this one quite as much like around the house. I've worn it more like in photos and stuff like that. But again, this feels a little bit summerier, I think because of the color, also because it's a little bit lighter weight, because the top is a little bit more open. So this feels like something I'll probably wear more in the summertime than now, which it can't decide whether it's spring or winter or fall in New England, but when it gets to be summer, I probably will wear this more. So I haven't really tested it as much, but yeah, there's bounce. But I feel like this is more the equivalent of the first style I tried on as far as bounce. I don't get as much bounce as I did with like the last two. Definitely not with the last one, because that one was just like all over the place. Okay, so I have not done yoga in this yet. This will be kind of like a test. We'll see. I feel really secure in this. Like, yeah, I don't feel like I'm shifting out of it at all. Again, this is more exposed than I think I would be. Like I would never go to a gym or a yoga class or a class or whatever and like just wear this. Because I do almost feel like I'm coming out a little bit on the bottom. That's just me and my own comfort level and like where I live, and that's just how I am. I would definitely wear this either under something, or I would wear something underneath it. Again, if I were to work out in public, like of any kind, I would wear more of a structured sports bra. But for lounging, I actually find this so comfortable. I don't know. I was not expecting it, but yeah. Seems to so far. I don't know how it would work for an entire yoga session, but like I'll update things in the description box if anything changes my opinion of this along the way. But yeah, I like it more than I was expecting. Again, if I were to wear this to actually work out, I would definitely wear some kind of a sports bra underneath it. And I have seen it styled, and I've looked for like a color sports bra to wear underneath it that would complement it. I've had a hard time finding stuff that I thought would really go with this, which is weird because there's so many colors in here. But when it comes to fuller busted styles, like in my size, I'm so limited by my options for bras in general that it's been tricky. But I will find a way to style this. It's gonna happen. Yeah, this is actually like super comfortable. I am really shocked, and please don't tell me. I had a lot of people on TikTok be like, you're wearing the wrong bra size, your shirt's too small. This fits me very comfortably, so is what it is. Okay, so I just thought I would slip into my red outfit for the outro because this is the only one I haven't worn yet, so why not? Peekaboo! Okay, this one was actually gifted to me by Playful Promises. All the rest of them I purchased with my own money. This is the only one that was gifted to me. So as far as tops go, this style top that was the one that I reviewed first in the leopard print is by far my favorite. Surprisingly, coming in second, although I've worn it less, so I've tested it a little bit less, but I would say so far my runner-up would be this super open one, which as far as I know, this is the only color and pattern that this style comes in as of right now. I mean, I would say for last place, it's a little bit of a toss-up because I do feel like this one is a little bit too loose for me and doesn't have enough support, but I do like the crisscross back, and I like the way that it comes up on the sides a little bit higher, so I feel a little bit more supported in the front. So this would probably be my next to last option, my third place. And then my least favorite is this one that has like the single, you know, piece up the back, because I feel a little bit more held in than I do in this one, but the straps and the feeling like I'm falling out of the front and stuff makes this not as good an option. Plus, this pattern actually comes in the style that I love, so I don't really ever have to wear this one again. So I know this seems like a big advertisement for Wolf and Whistle, but honestly, there are just so few brands that I find that have like activewear and tops that I feel like really fit fuller busted women, that I just really wanted to talk to you about what I've actually been wearing. They're not sponsoring this, but these are the things that I've actually been throwing on and wearing while I've been home. So if you're fuller busted and you wanted to know which one of these tops would actually fit well for you, you know, if any of them would, I just figured this video would be helpful, so hopefully it was. I know my sports bra review video has gotten really popular, which I will link to this video if you haven't seen it already, and a lot of people wanted more, so I'm actually gearing up to do an actual like athletic sports bra review, like a part 2, I think part 3. I don't know, I've done a lot, but anyway. So be sure you stay tuned for that. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. You guys have any other, you know, things you want me to review, DIYs, fuller busted reviews, questions, anything, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. I love to hear from you. I love your suggestions, as long as they're clean and appropriate. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with somebody else who you think might find it helpful. If you want to be an everyday starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. Hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.